Hey guys, welcome back to iTel Technology. Now in today's tutorial number 5, what we'll be doing is that we will be using the magic wand tool, right? Now with the magic wand tool, it's basically what it says, right? Now for the past few tutorials, let me just state, we've been going through selection tools actually, right? So we have been going through selection tools on how to select objects or shapes or colors, canvas, or move it, tools that are used to select a particular area of a particular shape, right? Now basically what we're going to do with the magic wand tool is that we're going to merge layers. So we'll be merging layer 1 and 2, and also we will be cutting out a specific section of the merged layers. So once it's merged, what will happen is that we won't be able to use the move tool to do something like this and move the different shapes. You won't be able to do that, right? So that will not be applicable. So we'll be merging both layers right now. So all we have to do to merge the layers, we will select on layer 1, hold down Control or Command, select on layer 2, then right click, and you don't have to hold Control to right click. Then you'll right click, scroll down to merge layers, and you'll merge it. It is now one. Now if you were to use the move tool to try and move the circle, what will happen is that the circle won't move. The circle is now merged and ingrained with the square, so it's now one. And as you know, to undo that, all we have to do is to use Ctrl Z or Ctrl Alt and Z. Right? Now let's merge. And to redo, it is Ctrl Shift and Z. Ctrl Alt and Z is now unmerged. Ctrl Shift and Z. It is now remerged. Right? Now this is the magic wand tool, right? So we'll select on it. What we can do is to right click and we'll get this little mini menu bar. We can use the quick selection tool or the magic wand tool, right? So this is basically the selection tool, right? So let's try the selection tool, quick selection tool. So what will happen with the quick selection tool is that you'll be able to right click and the entire shape that you clicked on will basically be selected, and you will be able to cut it from the shape like that, right? Now we could select on the circle only, and once it's cut, you'll get a perfect cut out representation, leaving these 3 triangles, right, which we could then move around to then create some form of art, right? Alright, so what the quick selection tool does in a nutshell is basically selects on a particular shape or part of an object on a picture quickly so that you'll be able to cut it out, right? Now not to fast forward into our upcoming tutorials, but to give you some perspective, is the pen tool. This tool is used to do basically the same job, but it does the same job more efficiently. That is the difference. The pen tool and the quick selection tool does. For that matter, the pen tool and all these tools that we've been through so far does the same thing. However, the pen tool, what it does is that it detailedly cuts out a particular object or person in a picture, and it cuts it out cleaner than if you were to use the quick selection tool. What the quick selection tool does is that it selects on the entire object. However, at times it may cut out other parts of other objects. Let me show you. So as you can see, just a nudge on the circle was removed, right? Just a nudge. Alright, however, nonetheless, the quick selection tool reduces the time that it would take to use the pen tool and trim this down detailedly, one click at a time, and then cut it out. Quick selection tool, click, it's removed quickly, but it's not the cleanest cut that you'll get. As you can see, when we zoom in to see the very smallest pixels, you will see that the quick selection tool leaves residue pixels. As you can see, something was here, right? And that's what the quick selection tool does. However, with the pen tool, what it does is that it leaves no trace, no case, right? Now, with the pen tool, it would then clean this up detailedly down to the smallest pixel, leaving no residue, as if they were never a shape right here. Alright, and that is how the quick selection tool works, really. Now with the magic one, it is really like magic if you were to put it into perspective, because let's zoom in a bit. And while we zoom in, we will realize that whenever we use the magic one now, and we trim an image, it magically removes the image, and it does a cleaner and finer job, but not the best job. If you realize and if you look closely, you will see that something was here. You'll see the difference, just a hint of purple or magenta, the color of the shape that was there. Right? You can realize the difference right along here. Right? Now, the magic tool, while it's more efficient in some cases than the quick selection tool, both tools does the job much quicker and faster. For, let's say, a beginner of Photoshop, right? If you're well versed in Photoshop, then you'll be able to manipulate and maneuver the pen tool quickly, leaving an efficient and clean cut, right? So that is basically it for the quick selection tool and the magic tool. Look out for our upcoming tutorials, where on next tutorial, tutorial 6, we will be showing you how to crop out an image. Thank you for making it iTel Technologies, guys.